안녕하세요, 여러분.
아,
오늘은 친구 Daniel K is here today, and he is 언어 교환 친구예요. 우리는 language exchange partners for almost 2 years, a long time. And so we're going to have some conversations today and kind of talk about language learning. And Daniel, I'd like you to introduce yourself to people and say whatever you want to say to tell them a little bit about your background.
okay.
And you can use English, Korean, a combination of both, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
네,
I will make a
네,
mixed
네.
type of English. Sometimes I can
오케이.
speak in Korean.
네, 좋아요.
안녕하세요. 김대한입니다. 저는 로저 형님하고 언어 교환 파트너로서 근 2년 정도 이렇게 만나가지고 계속 좋은 관계를 유지하고 있습니다. I think it's in first time I was met there. You remember is in 2 years ago. Is we already met is
Yeah,
exchange partner. Yeah.
that's right.
So
That's right.
yeah. So I was really in a shock because so many in a kind of in a not a good guys at this app.
Oh,
So I was
yeah,
really afraid and nervous first time. My feeling.
yeah.
Yeah. No. 농담이지만 처음에 그 로저 형님하고 만났을 때 이 로맨스 스캐머가 많아서 저는
Oh,
로맨스 스캐머라고
네,
생각을 했었습니다.
네,
사실.
네,
그랬는데 만나가지고 로저 형님하고 이렇게 관계를 유지하면서 너무나 많은 것을 배웠고 그리고 또 많은 것을 또 그 얘기할 수 있어서 정말 행복했습니다. Think about this. It was we remember these 2 years, and we are really good relationship
네,
between me and I. So
네,
we already
네.
lots of talk, lots of topics. So like in a kind
맞아.
of in a Korean in a politics and so
네,
many issues in a dog, any kind of issues. So I was really
맞아요.
happy, and I'm feeling my English. Sometimes I feel is my English is not perfect.
네,
Sometimes my
네,
English some maybe broken English. Yeah, 제가 생각할 때는 제 영어가 완벽하지 않고 그리고 좀 어느 경우에는 엉터리 영어, broken English라고
네,
생각을 많이 들었습니다. 그래서 로저 형님하고 대화를 하면서 로저 형님에게 많은 것을 물어봤어요.
네.
I was so many type of in a curious topics and sometimes think about that. I don't know exactly this idiom, especially in the
Oh, yeah.
US people usually say this one. Yeah,
네,
but sometimes I need to realize. For example, you know, this one is very seriously. They said it's a serious. First time I heard the seriously, I didn't realize what's the meaning
seriously.
of the
Yeah,
seriously.
yeah,
But
yeah,
the Korean name is seriously. We can translate is in Korean. Seriously means is 진지하다, 진지하다,
Oh, okay.
very seriously.
네,
But I'm not touch my heart because we never heard is U.S. people is talking about like a in a what can I say is in a idiom. So he usually said is in a
네,
seriously.
네,
So I heard you said is I was asking about so many type of the issues and the subject. Roger told me that is hey, this case seriously means is like a blah blah blah. So I now totally understand.
yeah,
Totally understand.
yeah, yeah.
So I think it's you are so good
Oh,
relationship
seriously?
to yeah,
Seriously?
seriously. Yeah, seriously. Thank you. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, in Korea, it's
That's what we
진지하게.
say
진짜?
that
정말?
because
Yeah,
yeah,
진짜?
yeah,
Yeah, like a real
진짜야.
진짜로?
네, 네,
진짜로?
네, 네, 네.
But
똑같아.
진짜로, yeah. So yeah, so I was really so many in a careers. So I was really happy to talk with like a in the zooming. So
네,
I feel now is a more than is explosive in a strong is improve my Korean and English skill. So I'm so happy to meet you person. Yeah.
뭐, 우리는 이야기할 때, 내가 한국어, 해요. 하지만, serious conversation 하면,
Yeah.
할 때, 단어 없어요. 그리고 영어 해야 해요. And Daniel really understands English so much better than I understand Korean. He has a really big vocabulary. So
Yeah.
we can talk about anything, and he
Okay.
understands what I'm saying, and it
Mhm.
allows us to have really serious
Yeah,
conversations
yeah, yeah, yeah.
when we want to. Yeah,
So I will give
good.
you some example, like
네,
예를 하나 들어드릴게요.
네, 네.
Which means is what is the today of the Korea today? What is the day of today in Korea? I don't know. So I say today is 초복. 초복. What do you mean 초복? 초복 means the hardest day of this summer seasons in Korea.
Oh,
So we usually say
초보,
초복, the
초보.
beginning of the hottest
Hottest.
summer day.
아,
So 초복은 보통 우리 lunar calendar, according to the lunar
네,
calendar, we
네.
just only three type of 복. First meaning is 초복, and the other one is 중복. The last one is 말복.
Okay,
Means is 초 means is beginning,
okay.
and
보.
yeah, 복 means is
Oh,
hottest
okay,
summer
okay,
days.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
어,
초복, 중복, 말복,
중복.
we have three
어,
types
오케이.
of 복.
네,
So
네, 네.
today is
알겠어요.
초복.
어,
초복 means I told you already is
아,
very
네.
hottest day of the summer since the first. So we
어,
usually eat in a 삼계탕. 삼계탕 means
네,
is
네. Pork belly.
ginseng chicken soup. We
samge.
usually
Oh,
say,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
The chick.
ginseng. Inside there's
네,
too
네,
much
네,
of
네. The
ginseng.
stomach. Yeah,
Yeah,
pad.
yeah, yeah. The
네, 네.
big bowl,
네, 네.
boiling bowl is
알겠어요.
very hot. And
네,
so many foreigners love it, really love it, the samgyetang.
네, 네.
So I might experience in foreign companies more than 13 years. So I already met so many foreigners, like in a US
음,
person, in like a Belgium, and Asian guys, East, South African guys,
mm-hmm.
Europe guys. So when he met the first time, I usually take his Korean restaurant, especially is we usually. So I usually ask about what do you want in this Korean food? Do you have any favorite food in Korea? I don't know. So okay, that's all. Okay, this time is so hot seasons, so we can take the hottest food in summer season. So, oh,
Yeah.
what do you mean say? So we usually go to the samgyetang place,
Oh, yeah.
and they usually eat it first time. Oh, too much hot. This is like boiling. Oh my God, it's very
네.
dangerous. Oh, take it, take it. Just only get it cool down, and you can take this one. It's the first time. They said it's ginseng. Ginseng is very. They know already ginseng.
인삼.
Yeah,
네,
insan. They know
네,
already ginseng. But
네.
first time they eat the ginseng, one bowl. After that, they usually said is, oh my God, what is this? This one is usually put in a ginseng with chicken soup
네,
with
네,
rice.
네, 네.
So they
알겠어요.
really love that. After that is when we met the first two times, three times. Hey, Daniel, can you go to the Samgyetang place? Okay,
Oh,
why
yeah.
not? They usually say.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I can say it is in Korean. many 많은 한국 사람들하고 외국인하고 만나면은 제가 맨 처음에 가는 곳이 삼계탕 집입니다.
네,
왜냐하면 삼계탕은 like in a 비빔밥.
네, 네.
많은 외국인들이 좋아하는 음식 중에 하나도 비빔밥이 있습니다.
네,
비빔밥.
네.
예, 비빔밥.
네.
근데 삼계탕은 싫어하는 사람을 본 적이 없어요. 싫어하는 사람을.
그래요? 네.
Yeah, because I don't know. 로저 형님은 어떤 케이스인지 잘 모르겠지만,
아,
how about
안
you?
먹어봤어요. 안 먹어봤어요.
Really? Oh
삼계탕.
my God, oh
안,
my
네,
God.
먹어본 적이 없어요.
음, fantastic. Especially I told you already, today is the summer
Yeah,
hottest
yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah.
year today. This one is Korea is 20th of July today in Korea time. So we usually go to the samgyetang place. Too much crowded, too much crowded. Full,
하지만
full.
내 생각에
Yeah.
어, 날씨가 더울
Mhm,
때
mhm.
냉면 먹어요. 네,
Right, that's right,
네.
that's right. Yeah.
삼계탕, 왜요? 왜?
You know,
야,
two two funny things in Korea.
오케이.
One is I told you already samgyetang.
네,
You
네,
know, too hot and
네, 네,
delicious.
네,
So many foreigners when you met in a Korean food,
네.
hey, why you eat this type of
아,
food? This
yeah,
one is too hot.
hot
You know, think
weather.
about it, too hot.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks like a very dangerous, but they used to say, okay, after that,
I'll
you
do it.
can taste about after this one. So after take the meals and they said is too much sweat on your body,
Yeah,
too much
yeah.
on your body.
네.
After that, he said is, oh my God, my body is full of sweat, but feels fresh,
Yeah,
fresh and
yeah, yeah,
taste
yeah. Okay.
really. So 한국인들이 보통 이런 말을 많이 합니다. Most
어,
of Korean guys usually said is, hey, after this kind of 냉면, you usually take this
네,
냉면 means cold noodle in
네,
Korea,
맞아요. 네,
but foreigners in this case, it's not a surprise in a special in a food in Korea.
네.
Why? They never experience about the cold noodles in
어,
summer seasons like in the winter season.
네.
Why it is cold noodle?
Yeah, in the winter.
Think about
겨울에.
it. Guess what? Guess what?
네,
Hey, why are you eating a cold noodle?
네.
But I watched so many YouTubers in a state in a Korean American couple.
Yeah,
They usually say is when you eat in the first time is cold noodle 냉면.
네.
My God, why are we eating cold noodle? I never experienced about like this one. After that, the first time is cold noodle. They usually say,
아,
"Oh my God, oh my
아,
gosh, why is
아,
fresh and my body is cooling?" They usually
아,
say,
내가
uh,
냉면 아주 맛있어요.
uh-huh.
맛있어요. 네, 네, 좋아해요.
냉면 가격도 상당히 비쌉니다. Think about it. Korea is 냉면 is price is very expensive, very
어,
expensive.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 네,
So
네.
yeah, I have
좋아요.
so in a unique experience. One more tips is do you like it in a EEL 장어? I usually go to the in a eel restaurant EEL 장어.
네, 네, 네.
Yeah. You know what it is 장어?
네, 예, 장어.
So
네, like,
yeah, 장어.
예,
It's very
어,
is like a
묵은뱀
daddy.
같아요.
Yeah, I like to say.
네.
But when he met in the first time is you go to see the showcase and
네,
oh he's holy cow, why will you eat like a snake, they used to say.
네, 네.
But you just only set in a prepared
음,
kind of in a
네,
장어.
맛있어요.
Oh my
네,
God, why what is this?
네,
Oh, this one is eel in Korea.
네,
Very delicious, very
네,
delicious. So this one is, I told you already, is a very unique experience when I met these foreigners.
예,
They don't have any experience like this Korean culture and
예,
Korean food.
예,
So this is a big gap Western culture and Korean culture. Very
네,
big gap. Yeah,
네, 네,
that's right. Yeah.
네, 네. We you have helped me so much.
Mhm.
You're a good teacher, and
Uh-huh.
sometimes you're a very hard teacher. Uh, so many times 우리는 줌으로 만나요.
Yeah, right.
수업 있어요. 네,
Yeah.
you bring a whole lesson plan with you,
Uh-huh.
and you don't let me go on pronunciation. Sometimes a word, and if I say that word wrong, you say, no, you should say it like this, and I have to say it
Yeah,
again
that's
and
right.
again
That's right.
until I get
That's
it
right.
right. But that's
Yeah.
good
That's
because
right. Yeah.
발음이 아주 중요해요. 아주 중요해.
Right. That's right.
네,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you already is
I appreciate it.
yeah, yeah. I told you already, is the pronunciation is
Yeah.
very the important because when you use the in a Korean language, but he never heard the real native persons in Korea. So
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah.
we can mixed kind of languages, some kind of mistake, too much mistake to the like a Korean language to yeah, 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 like a you. So I emphasized this one case is not a good, and this one is
Yeah.
you have to be emphasize this idiom and words. You have to increase of the volume of the rest of
Right.
the question of the sentence. So
Right.
this one is very natural native guys, but think about the foreigners. They
Yeah.
don't know exactly is the intonation
No,
about
that's right.
which one is
Yeah.
emphasized, which one
Yeah.
is low.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah. Yeah.
so looks like I can say this. 로저 형님 안녕하세요 반갑습니다. This one and
Yeah.
형님 형 반갑습니다. Which one is better?
Yeah.
Like this one,
Yeah.
same same.
Expression. Yeah.
Yeah, expression
Yeah.
is very important because
Hey.
especially when you talk about the foreigners, totally different.
Yeah.
Korean mind
Oh,
is no shout, no
al-
shout, just only
also,
silent.
questions, the way questions are asked is very different. Because if I say to you in English,
Mm-hmm,
what time is it?
mm-hmm,
See,
mm-hmm.
see how the sound goes down. What time is it? I don't
What
say,
time is it?
what
Yeah,
time is it?
what
I
time
don't
is it?
say it
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Oh,
Okay,
but in Korean,
yeah,
if
good.
if I say questions going
Mm-hmm.
down like
Right,
in
right.
English,
Okay,
andeo. Yeah,
okay. I
andeo.
will explain. I will explain about what's going on
Yeah,
in this Korean.
yeah,
You just only said is what time is it? Sometimes
yeah,
what time is it? To type of the sentence. In this case, which means is Korean letters is 몇 시입니까?
yeah.
몇 시입니까? 몇
Chimika.
시예요? 몇
Yeah,
시입니까? 몇
yeah,
시예요?
yeah.
But in Korean intonation, it's not a high intonation, all kind of the sentence. Because sometimes if you speak more than too high
Yeah.
tones, they usually think about the very rude,
Oh,
very rude.
그래요?
Yeah, yeah, very
난
rude. Some
몰랐어요.
kind of he said is too much high tone.
Oh.
Usually people say is, hey, you are so rude in this case. Yeah,
Wow,
yeah. Most of Korean people say. So we
wow.
usually the instructed when I was young, we usually heard and so many practice in this Korean language tones.
Yeah.
Hey, don't be shocked when you met this first stranger like this one, like even
Mm.
though foreigners, Korean is
Hmm.
high in the peoples. You just only said is 안녕하세요, 반갑습니다, like this smart and this smooth tones in this case. So Korean people usually said is never talk to speak loudly.
Loudly.
If
Yeah.
we speak loudly, must be some kind of angry, too much angry. If
Okay.
it's some kind of struggle, something wrong,
Oh,
say, like
no.
a car accident. Hey, hey,
Yeah.
blah, 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 hey, 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 like this one.
Yeah.
Car accident.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Yeah. So this one is a very totally different. It's the
Mm.
US person and the Western guys is a
Yeah.
mind that is totally different. Mind is
Yeah.
mind is totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying this one. Yeah.
Hmm. I think the humor is different too because many times you show me uh 한국 comedy.
Yeah,
Uh,
comedy.
yeah,
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 yeah.
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 And
I like too much,
everybody's
laugh.
laughing.
Yeah, yeah,
Everybody's
yeah,
laughing.
yeah.
I'm
In case
scratching
it's,
my head. Wow.
yeah, yeah. Think about this. I was too much laughing, but you you don't know exactly. You don't realize what's going on. Why are you laugh?
Yeah.
Why are you laugh? Even though when I watched this US comedy,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never, I never, I
Never
never,
laugh.
never laugh. That's why I don't realize
Yeah.
understand what's going on and what
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the meanings of the
어려워요.
sentence.
어려워요.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Totally
Yeah.
same. Totally same. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more than just understanding the words. The humor itself is different in the cultures. you know.
That's right.
Yeah.
맞습니다.
Yeah.
예. 뭐,
Sometimes American humor
음, 음.
is kind of complicated because
아,
they do what we call a play on words,
음.
where they'll use a word in a different context and make a joke out of it. But a foreigner, they don't understand what, they don't see
Right, right,
what's
right.
funny about that. You could only see the humor if you had lived with that language for a long time and knew the different meanings, and when they twist it a certain way, it seems funny, but never to a foreigner. They just yeah, and so I try to watch Korean comedy, and it's hard for me to get the joke.
So that's why is you are in a meet regularly in a one
Nee,
day
nee,
a
nee,
weeks. We
nee,
usually that's
nee.
why we usually in a meet and a talk like even though like I usually use the in a YouTube like it's a kind of comedy. So
Yeah,
when you watch the in a YouTube, you don't understand what's going on because I will explain what's going on. This case is he's some slang. So many slangs in Korea. So
yeah.
many,
Oh, yeah,
so many
yeah.
slangs.
Nee,
Yeah, like
nee.
know, like a blah blah blah. But yeah, so in this case, I totally is more than detail is explain of what's going on. This
Yeah,
case is
yeah,
blah blah. This case is blah blah. So now you a little bit understand what's going on in Korean and comedy. Korean is
yeah,
drama, like a song. I told you we already is like in a Squid Game. I will give you, for example, in the original game. So many
oh, yeah, yeah,
big boom in the world. So many foreigners.
yeah,
They
yeah.
usually used in a subtitle.
Right.
That's right.
Nee, nee.
I never heard this Chinese blah blah blah. But I heard so many foreigners. They usually said is, "How Korean language is so beautiful." They said,
Mm.
but I don't know exactly what the meaning of the
Oh, yeah,
Korean. But his voice sound is very beautiful. They say
yeah,
like a totally different like in
yeah,
Japan.
yeah,
日本語の勉強しましょう, which means is let's go, the Japanese languages, like usually
yeah.
said is in like it's いらっしゃいませ, welcome to, yeah, like this, welcome, いらっしゃいませ, which means
Mm.
is welcome home, welcome to my restaurant, like this one.
Yeah, yeah,
So I don't know exactly which one is the beautiful language is in which one, but most of foreigners, when you first heard in the first time in a like a YouTube and a K-pop, K-drama, they usually said is, oh, Korean voice in a pronunciation is
yeah,
so beautiful. I never heard this one. So
yeah, yeah,
trying to learn these Korean languages.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
you know,
so you are a tutor,
yeah, I'm a
language
tutor, is a
tutor.
prep-free, yeah,
Yeah,
prep-free now.
yeah, Preply. That's I people pronounce it differently. It's a strange word. Preply, 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 whatever.
I
Anyway,
don't know.
they
It's,
have they have
it's,
lots of Korean tutors on Preply,
you're right. That's
and
right. Yeah, that's right.
and you're
Yeah,
one of the
so many tutors in Korea.
yeah, yeah. So if somebody wants a tutor,
Mhm.
uh what can they expect? Can you tell people who are watching this video kind of what if they were to get a tutor, what would they be getting? How would that help them? Are there different ways that they can use a tutor, different kinds of lessons or different ways of tutoring?
Think about this. I have so many, the listeners and tutors is in this preference. They usually say is three types of people. One is the beginner group, and second group is the intermediate group. The
Yeah.
last one is already is Ian. In case of the Ian, he's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
already is a very good experience in Korea. So when you met is the first time is the beginner group. So we usually focused in Korean language structure and like pronunciation. So and
Yeah.
intermediate group is they usually in a once the kind of in a 그 small talk in a Korean is like it's a 대화, 작은 대화. They
네.
usually
네.
focus in a small talk.
예.
And the last one is in a expert group is they usually try to like a topic in a Korea, and I
예.
like is Korea is a test. So they usually wants to kind of it's more than it's professional is Korean languages. So when I met is the three types of groups, I usually teach them is totally in different the field.
음.
So yeah, yeah. So when I met the three type of peoples, sometimes I was too much angry. That's why because first meeting is he's in a totally beginner group. He
예.
totally don't understand his Korean letters like Canada Mabasa like Korean letters.
예.
He don't know exactly the 기억, 니은, 디귿, 리을 like his Korean
네.
alphabet.
네.
But I was getting kind of tired first time. You know, in this case, totally same is Western and the US people.
예.
Why? They don't know exactly. I know already who kind of Korean language. Already native US person. So I know already full kind of meaning of sentence.
예.
But they don't know exactly. Like a alphabet, like a ABCD, like this one. I
예.
know, but this you don't know exactly. So what is the A plus B in an absent like this one? But I don't know exactly absent. Absent means he's in a 결석 in Korea. He's not going to just school today. Like I usually said, is 결석. 결석 means he's not go to school today.
네.
So in this case, think about this. So many people is struggle of the learning of the first letter. But if you detect the hurdle, it's like a first hurdle, like it's beginner groups.
예.
It's not easy to hurdle first time.
예. 예.
But many people said it's very easy to hurdle first time. But think about this. After that, the one hurdle and the two hurdle,
음.
it's not easy to hurdle in Korean level. So I usually focus when I met is Korean is in teaching is from the US and Western peoples. I never speak in a rapidly. We just only listening first
어.
because very important.
예.
Why? He needs kind of speech, and he was really wants to listening Korean native person. How can you pronounce? How can you say? How can you motion? So I usually focus the just the only way he said is 10 times. I just only one time is good. After that, we just only getting more than is very close to friend and very close to every time. So when he met is it one time, two times, three times, we'll be more than is familiar with kind of meaning as motions. So after that, we can say this one, hey, you already said is, this one case is you already passed up the beginner group. So we just want to jump up to the second and
네.
intermediate
네.
group, and finally you just get the last of the intermediate group. Okay, you now is jump up to the expert in Korea.
네.
So my teaching goal is like is three types of goal,
네.
and we just only focus. He learned the Korean languages totally perfect his knowledge. So
네.
that's why I'm teaching my Korean preparatory webs. Yeah, that's all.
네. 네. Um, intermediate level.
Mm-hmm.
그 사람 가르칠 때 어, 한국어 많이 써요? 지금은 영어 많이 해요. 네.
Yeah, right,
하,
right.
하지만 가르치는 때 intermediate 사람 한국어 내가 오래전에 한국어 공부했어요. 1년 동안.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
우리는 처음으로
Mm-hmm.
영어 썼어요.
Uh-huh.
하지만 after 1 month,
Mhm.
uh, we couldn't use English anymore. 한국어만, 선생님은, 영어 못해요.
Oh,
질문 있으면 한국어로, 해야 해요. 네,
so in this case,
네,
I know is the bilingual, like in
네,
Korean language is English. So in this case, I'm like a kind of expert because I told you already is more than I was worked in a 30 minutes foreign company.
예,
So
네,
I
네,
have
그래.
so many experience about the foreigners, like
네,
Western guys,
네,
Asian guys, is German guys, is Australian guys, US persons. So
음,
I have so many experience about his intonation and the
음,
speaking, and so I now is totally understand what is the meaning of this sentence.
음,
So I can tell it's many kind of my audience and my tutors. That's why is I'm totally experienced in this field.
음,
So I can usually say it is in Korean. So sometimes I
음.
can speak in English. That's
어,
why they fully understand what's the meaning of the Korean letter. Like is in a chobok, which means is chobok means is I don't know what is the chobok in Korea. Chobok means from the Chinese character. Chinese is just a big
네,
influence
맞아요.
of the China country.
네,
China country is very big one. Is very big influence from the
네,
China.
네, 한자.
So Hanja. So chobok also is a Hanja.
네,
So we usually said, and I told you already, is chobok is very difficult first time, especially in the foreigners. They
네,
don't know exactly what's the meaning of the chobok. So in this case, I totally and the detail is explain about the meaning of the
네,
chobok.
한자. 네,
Yeah,
네,
that's right.
초,
Which means is
네,
yeah,
네,
chobok means is the beginning of
초,
the
네,
hot season in this year.
네,
So
네,
this they usually say is, oh my God, oh, that's right. I know. I now understand. I now understand what the meaning of the
네,
this sentence. So very important because some tutors he cannot speak English well.
네,
Some people's tutors he speak English well. Two
음,
type of tutors. One
네,
is he never speak in English.
네, 네,
The other one is in a very like a expert, very speak English well.
음, 음,
My case is I can say this type of two languages, like English, like in Korean, like in totally it is instantly. But if we ask about some kind of any kind of issues, oh yeah, I know this one case is in the Korean letter. So which one? With this one.
네,
But in case in the English, this one is English idiom is serious. I told you already is big. We already talked about the one is seriously. I never heard
네, 네,
like this one.
네,
정말로? Yeah, this
네,
one.
네,
Yeah,
네.
yeah. Okay, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So if anybody wants to contact you and
Mm-hmm,
talk about tutoring or whatever,
mm-hmm.
I'm going to put a link to your to contact you in this video description. So
Thank you
for
so
anybody
much. Yeah.
watching, if you want to talk to Daniel,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
you can find his information in the description. You can just
mm-hmm.
click on that and it will
Okay.
take you to his
Thank you so much
Preply
for you.
site.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for
네,
your
좋아요.
great support for my time. Yeah.
네,
Thank you so
네,
much.
네.
Yeah.
음,
감사합니다.
네. 우리는 어, 작년 9월에 내가
만났어요. 예.
딸이랑
예.
서울에 가서
예.
우리 face to face
Yeah,
만났어요.
face to
네,
face.
점심해서
Real time. Yeah,
네네
like this one. Real time.
좋았어요. 예,
Yeah. I
예,
was really happy to meet in the
예,
first time. Yeah.
예,
I was really happy. Yeah.
예.
Even though it's
아,
my family also is really happy to, yeah, I give it kind of some like a honey and like a bag.
oh yeah, 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 yeah.
My daughter is
Oh,
really, hey, this one is very good item is so many people
네.
wants to kind of bag. So my daughter,
네네.
only daughter is really
그래요?
happy to, yeah. So
아,
my wife
오케이.
is, honey and a mustard is, like is a kind
네.
of the cooking. So my
네.
wife
뭐,
usually said is when he cooked it this time, oh, this one is from Rojo. They usually
어,
said it. I was really
미국에서
happy.
Trader Joe's
Trader Joe. Yeah, yeah.
예, 식품점 있어요.
Uh-huh.
예,
Uh-huh.
그 가방은 거기서 갔어요. Trader
Mm.
Joe's. 한국에서 인기 있어요.
Yeah, but that's right. That's right.
가방은.
Yeah,
네.
맞습니다. That's right.
내 딸은
예.
한국에서
아하.
태어났어요. 하지만
아하.
한 살 때 어,
아하.
미국에 왔어요.
아하.
그래서 기억이
예,
없어요.
없습니다. 예,
네네.
예.
그래서
포로로 던.
딸이 아주 행복했어요.
아, 예.
So meeting you and meeting other people and just
음.
being in Korea, she was so
아하.
happy
아하.
to have that experience for 3 weeks. It was a wonderful
음.
trip. 네,
예.
감사합니다.
예. 감사합니다.
네.
You too.
Okay.
Me too.
Well, thank you so much for being in this
아하.
video.
아하.
And once again, if anybody wants to talk to Daniel, his information will be in the description of the video. And maybe down the road we can do this again and have more conversation on video. 네,
Thank you so much. 예.
감사합니다. 네.
감사합니다. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. Take care.